But there's a sweet science to boxing. There's a sweet science to boxing.
The best and the coolest thing about my career is called the sweet science.
There's a sweet science to boxing.
It's to hit and not get hit.
Let's get to it. So Floyd Mayweather, people saying that he's hating on Terence Crawford or not wanting to see him succeed because he said some things on an interview, a phone interview, concerning Terence Crawford and David Benavidez, where a lot of people feel like, oh, he just wants this guy to fail. He don't want him to succeed. Now, according to Floyd Mayweather, David Benavidez should fight Terence Crawford, or Terence Crawford should go ahead and give Jerome Ennis a shot. This is what he was saying on his phone interview to Fight Hype.
And I thought about this, if he wanted to go to 168 and he want to fight Canelo bad and Benavidez want to fight Canelo bad, if they can't get Canelo, they can fight each other. Benavidez and Crawford.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wow, for real?
Like we always say, somebody got to give you a chance. Somebody got to give you an opportunity and a chance. So somebody got to give Boots the opportunity and a chance. Mm-hmm. Whether it's Terence or somebody else. It seems like, it's been difficult for Crawford to get the Spence fight done. It's been difficult for him to get the Canelo fight done. So his other option is probably Boots Ennis.
So like you just heard, he's basically saying that both of these guys are chasing Canelo, and since neither one of these guys can get Canelo, they should go ahead and fight each other. Now, I've already told you guys what I feel about Terence Crawford going to 168. I've already told you that I feel like he can beat everybody at 168 if he had experience. If he were to go to 168 right now and try to fight somebody like a David Benavidez, he's going to get washed. If he try to fight somebody like a Canelo right now, he's going to get washed. What he needs to do is gain some experience. And you guys may call me crazy. You may say that I'm smoking crack, whatever you want to say. But with some experience at 168, he beats these guys. I'm sorry, he beats David Benavidez too, in my opinion. He already beat one Benavidez. His little brother fight just like him. David just a little bigger, that's all. They fight just alike. And Terence already beat Jose Benavidez. I wouldn't doubt that he can beat David Benavidez if he was at that same weight class and he already had experience at that weight class. That's what happened when he went to 147. A lot of people say, oh, he's going to be too small for 147. He's going to get washed. But he went to 147 and he had KOs and TKOs ever since he's been at 147. Only thing he's had is KOs and TKOs ever since he's been at 147. Don't believe me? Go check the history. But he didn't go at the big dogs. You see, back then it was Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, Errol Spence, Keith Thurman. They were the big dogs. He didn't go right at them when he came at 147. He didn't go right at the big dogs. He gained some experience first at 147. Then eventually he watched Sean Porter. I don't care. Y'all guys try to say, well, he was old. Whatever. He watched Errol Spence as well. Errol Spence wasn't old. And I think he can do the same thing at 168. Don't go at the big dogs first. Go and get some experience in 168. He'll watch all of them. He'll watch Canelo. He'll watch David Benavidez. Yes, David Benavidez is good, but he's still flat-footed. He wouldn't be able to handle Crawford. The only way he can beat him, he would have to overwhelm Crawford with his pressure and just hope he get a good shot to the face that's going to probably wobble Crawford. And he better hope he knock him out because we've seen Crawford wobble before and he's recovered. He's one of those fighters who probably can get knocked down and recover. We've seen it happen so many times with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury has been knocked down. Yes, he's been wobbled, he's been knocked down, but guess what? He still ain't lost. Same thing with Terence Crawford. So you get fighters like this, just because you've seen them wobble before, don't mean, he gonna get knocked out one day. No, I don't necessarily mean that. These guys are warriors. And then after that, you also see Mayweather saying that he should fight Jerome Ennis. I ain't going to even say too much about that. I'm just going to say Terence Crawford has already said that he was going to be moving up. What I think that Jerome Ennis needs to do is go ahead and move up himself because 147 is dead. Why sit back and wait for Crawford? You go ahead and move up to 148 and make a name for yourself. That's what I feel like Jerome Ennis should do.